Electric cars have been quite successful. The world has embraced them for their qualities, and they make up a significant number of car sales each year. Despite this, they will not lead the future. Why? Because we have now got something even better now. The revolutionary technology that will overthrow electric cars is hydrogen fuel cells. Do you know what these are? Don't worry, join us in the video as we'll tell you all about how hydrogen will most definitely power our future. Hydrogen can be used as a very efficient fuel supply. This has been going on in our universe for billions of years. Hydrogen is at the core of the brightest stars in the sky and can emit tremendous amounts of energy. Now, humans have learned to use it too. It is used as a fuel for fuel cell electric vehicles, or FCEVs. FCEVs utilize a propulsion system analogous to that of electric vehicles, in which the fuel cell converts energy stored as hydrogen into electricity. Pure hydrogen gas is kept in a tank on the FCEV itself and is used to power the vehicle. These vehicles can be fueled in fewer than 4 minutes and have a driving range of more than 300 miles, both of which are similar to the capabilities of conventional vehicles powered by internal combustion engines. Regenerative braking systems, which catch the energy lost during braking and store it in a battery, are one of the other sophisticated technologies that are standard on FCEVs. In certain areas, major automotive manufacturers are making a small but increasing number of production fuel cell electric vehicles available to the general public, in line with what the expanding infrastructure can handle. PEM fuel cells, also known as polymer electrolyte membrane fuel cells, are the most popular type of fuel cell used in automotive applications. An electrolyte membrane is placed between a positive electrode and cathode and a negative electrode in proton exchange membrane fuel cell. The anode receives hydrogen and the cathode gets oxygen from the air. Because of an electrochemical reaction in the fuel cell catalyst, the hydrogen molecules split up into its component protons and electrons. After that, the protons make their way to the cathode by passing through the membrane. After the electrons have completed their task of providing power to the electric car, they will be compelled to travel through an external circuit to recombine with the protons on the cathode side. At this point, the protons, electrons, and oxygen molecules will combine to form water. This is the basic process behind fuel cells. While it does not release any waste, it offers some additional benefits too, which include strengthening the economy and increasing the energy interdependence of the United States through diversification. But this is not all. The International Energy Agency refers to hydrogen as a versatile energy carrier with various uses in fields such as industry and transportation. Hydrogen is just one of the leading solutions for storing energy from renewables and appears promising to be the lowest cost option for storing electricity over days, weeks, or even months. Hydrogen and fuels derived from hydrogen can also transport energy from renewables over long distances. From regions with abundant solar and wind sources, such as Australia or Latin America, to the energy-hungry cities located thousands of kilometers away, energy can be shifted using hydrogen-based fuels. Despite these advantages, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has expressed his continued pessimism over the role that hydrogen would play in the transition that is being planned to a more sustainable future. Musk has also described hydrogen as the most stupid thing he could possibly conceive for energy storage. During an interview that took place at the Future of the Car Summit hosted by the Financial Times, a question was posed to Musk regarding his thoughts on whether hydrogen will replace fossil fuels or not. He responded with a big no and elaborated, saying that it is essential to have a firm grasp on the fact that hydrogen is not a good option for energy storage. It is because, in order to store hydrogen in liquid form, gigantic tanks would be required. If the hydrogen is to be stored in gaseous form, far bigger tanks will be required. Now, although storing hydrogen in the liquid state may seem like a great idea, but if you have to liquefy hydrogen, a startling amount of energy is required. This makes the process very impractical. But this is not the first Musk has voiced his firm convictions regarding hydrogen and hydrogen fuel cells. The mogul of electric vehicles has done the same in the past too. He referred to hydrogen fuel cells as very foolish during a conversation with reporters at the Automotive News World Congress a few years back. In June 2020, he tweeted, "Fuel cells equals food cells." In July of that same year, he added, "Hydrogen fuel cells make no sense." His recent statements show that he is still not sold on the idea of hydrogen. Another reason Musk is given the Financial Times for disliking hydrogen is that it does not naturally occur on Earth. This means that in order to obtain it, one must crack hydrocarbons or divide water using electrolysis. At this time, fossil fuels are used to create most hydrogen, but there is a problem with that. When you break hydrocarbons, you haven't solved the problem of fossil fuels. Electrolysis is another technique of production that can be used in which oxygen and hydrogen is separated from water by applying an electric current. For this, you have to expend a significant amount of energy. The next step is to pressurize the mixture, which likewise requires great amounts of energy. Suppose the energy for electrolysis comes from a renewable source, such as the sun or the wind. The final product in this case can be called green or renewable hydrogen, but overall the electrolysis efficiency isn't very good, making it an unideal way to obtain hydrogen. Still, in recent years, hydrogen initiatives that utilize electrolysis have garnered interest from large organizations and business executives. However, it would appear that Elon Musk is not a supporter of these endeavors. But again, Musk is just defending his point of view. You may or may not agree with him, depending on the perspective. Despite the hatred, as part of a recent effort to promote green hydrogen, a modified version of the Tesla Model Y was recently displayed in Germany. Those involved in the project's development referred to the crossover as a hyper-hybrid, because Teslas are the electric vehicles, EVs, most easily recognized worldwide. Utilizing one to draw attention to anything is beneficial. However, the use of the Tesla brand for promotional purposes is quite dubious. It is common knowledge that Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, is an opponent of hydrogen, primarily because of the inefficiency of hydrogen fuel cells compared to battery-operated electric vehicles. In its stock form, the Tesla Model Y is one of the most energy-efficient electric vehicles now available. However, changing it to a hydrogen car would make it far less energy efficient, resulting in fewer benefits to the environment's health. The final objective here is to manufacture and encourage the use of automobiles that are as fuel efficient and kind to the environment as is humanly possible. On the other hand, the transformation of Tesla's high-efficient Model Y into a vehicle powered by synthetic methanol seems to run counter to the objective. In addition, the effort draws attention to hydrogen by utilizing a Tesla vehicle, which may be seen as lacking good judgment by certain individuals, especially those who regularly follow Elon Musk. This brings us to the end of the video. If you liked the video, please do consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing you content like this. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.